y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out. Before I get going on our video, hit my like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And we also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel for access to exclusive content. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the videos and the live streams. And don't forget to hit me up if you want to debate in the TKO debate series. Knockout Boxing 86 at yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking. Look, man, we got a couple of predictions we got to do today from the ShoBox card. This one's the main event. Jordan White versus Eridson Garcia, 10-round, 130-pound fight. Jordan White, 25 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'7.5" with a 70-inch arm reach, out of Washington. 14 wins, 1 loss, 10 wins by way of knockout. His 1 loss was to Adam Lopez. Then you got Eridson Garcia, 29 years old, southpaw fighter, 5'8", out of Dominican Republic. He's undefeated, 17 wins, no losses, with 11 wins by way of knockout. Jordan White is a pretty good boxer, puncher. He actually knocked out Misael Lopez, who's a pretty good fighter in his own right. So he got a pretty good win on his resume. He don't really got a lot of head movement. He don't waste movement a lot. He ain't just moving around the ring with a bunch of lateral movement. He really trying to use his skills, trying to use his jab, trying to put his hands out and power at the shit that you're doing. He can go underneath to the body. Now, sometimes that right hand, it ain't got a whole lot of power to it, but he look like he good going to the body. Good at trying to see your stuff coming. The reflexes ain't elite level reflexes, so you can't catch him. The head movement is not really there. You can't find his head on the line from time to time. But a good fighter, he does shell up on the inside a little bit too much. I want to see you work on the inside. I want to see you fight on the inside. Because if you get inside on him, he just shell up and lean over. That leave you open for uppercuts, shit around to the body, and things of that nature. But a pretty good boxer, puncher, looking to work his way up. My issue with him in this fight is he's fighting a southpaw, and I would say he has no experience against a southpaw before. And the one time that he did fight a southpaw, it's a dude named Nadir or some shit that's like 1 win and 13 losses and been knocked out like 12 times. I don't even count that, bro. So going from no southpaw experience, hopefully, obviously, his trainer and his team is smart enough to get him some southpaws in the gym. But as far as a professional fight, a southpaw at this level, Eridson Garcia, who for his part, he does have a tricky left hand, meaning that he throws it from different angles. And against an orthodox fighter, that shit is hidden. It's hard to see coming. He can throw it as a straight up top, straight stabbing punch down to the body, hide it behind his jab, throw it as kind of like an overhand looping hook shot, and he got some power behind it. He's tricky. He fights with his hands down a lot for me. I think he has reflexes and maybe he's the better athlete of the two, but I don't like fighters that just rely on their hands being down and reflexes. I like to see him put his hands in the proper position a little bit more. Box behind his jab a little bit more. He looking to land powerful shots. He believes in his time and his speed and his power and his ability to land, his shot. And he think he can get you hurt. You know what I mean? But a really talented fighter is Eridson Garcia. Jordan White, his key to victory in this fight, get behind your jab, find a way to try to take away that left hand. You need to be circling to your left, which is the right of Eridson Garcia, and take away that left side from him, because that's his main arsenal. Make him show us that he got a right hook. Make him show us that he can cut the ring off to bring you back to his left hand. You take away that left hand, you're going to increase your chances of winning the fight drastically. If he just stand in front of him and he just try to fight him at mid-range and kind of skill for skill, close, open stance matchup, let's just see what we got and shit, he could be in trouble. For Eridson Garcia, you need to focus on the feet. Focus on keeping your right foot outside of his left foot so you can get that left hand off. The more time that he can spend in this fight with his right foot on the outside of Jordan White's left foot, that's going to give him that angle to get that left hand off and then start throwing the right hooks and shit behind it. He has show power in both hands. But the key for him is to set up that left hand. I'd like to see him set it up more behind his jab. I don't know if he's developed that because I just watched his last 2 fights. I don't know if he has developed the type of jab I'm talking about to set up his left hand. So his best way is to use his quickness because he is the more explosive fighter of the two. Get that right foot to the outside of the orthodox fighter, and then get your left hand set up that way. As far as who I'm picking and why in this fight, I think it's a relatively even matchup. I'm going with Eridson Garcia. Simply, Eridson Garcia has experience against orthodox fighters. Jordan White doesn't have experience against southpaw fighters, and so I do anticipate that Eridson Garcia's left hand and his different angles and just the way that he fights from the southpaw stance, I think it's an adjustment for Jordan White. I don't think he's gonna be able to offset it and enough to win enough rounds to win the fight. I can see a stoppage in this fight, but neither fighter has been stopped before, so I'm not gonna pick a stoppage. But I do think Eridson Garcia, by way of having the better experience against orthodox fighters, and Jordan White, only southpaw he ever fought was a damn tomato can. I think that he's not gonna be able to do the little tricks to make sure that he goes away from the left hand. He's gonna fall back into a habit, right? So when you fight a bunch of orthodox fighters, you're used to circling to your right to get away from the right hand of the other guy that you fighting. That's what you're used to doing because the other guy is in the same stance you in. So he may start the fight trying to circle to his to his left to get away from the left hand. He may start off that way, but eventually I anticipate some old habits are gonna come back. It's gonna be hard for him to implement that, and he is gonna find himself standing in front of Eridson Garcia. He is gonna find himself circling into the power of Eridson Garcia and make it easy for Eridson Garcia to get that foot on the outside from the southpaw stance and start getting some of them left hands off. So I see Eridson Garcia's left hand being the key dominant thing in this fight, and I got him winning by way of unanimous decision. Like I said, Eridson does have power, so I can't see the stoppage in this fight. But Jordan White does have my respect in terms of him being tough, being undefeated. You have to show me that you can hurt him. You have to show me that that you can get him out of there. So I'm going to pick Eridson Garcia by unanimous decision. I think 97-93. I see the fight starting relatively competitive, and I think somewhere in the mid-half of the fight, somewhere between round 3, round 4, I think that Eridson's going to figure it out. He's going to start having success with the different angles, success with being more explosive with his feet, and success with the type of left hand from the southpaw position that Jordan White has never seen before, the way that he varies it up. You'll probably see him stab it to the body, throw it straight, throw it as a looping shot with the right hook coming behind it, and you know, just really getting some good work in. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I got Eridson Garcia in this fight. You know, let me know what you think below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.